Oh, that's pretty much everything ready. Already. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. We're pretty much ready to go. But I still gotta have a pre-stream song. It's, procedure. And also I need to tweet out and everything as well. Right. Let's get on with this. I'm looking forward to this. Play the damn song. I hope so. Great start. I hope so too. Image Flexion Cartoons, welcome. We are going to be playing Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, for the PlayStation Portable. I absolutely love this game. It's based on the cartoon of the same name, but it's entirely new, plot, events, story happening. Completely voiced by, as far as I can tell, the original cartoon cast. It's basically how you would do a Harvey Birdman video game. It's Phoenix Wright. It plays like Phoenix Wright, but it has the added benefit of not actually being Phoenix Wright, because fuck Phoenix Wright. Anybody else turning up today? Is it just us? Should we get on with it? What do you think? Hang around a little while longer? Play an extra song? Play something else while we wait for people to turn up? Phoenix Wright with Hawkman. It's Birdman. Even the music saying Birdman. Do as you will. Right, then we'll find something to play in the meantime while we wait for people to turn up. Do I have a blank screen? Yes, I do. I have a blank screen. Then while we wait, I'm gonna fire something up in an emulator and play it while we wait. What have I got? That'd be cool. Might even play a bit of that while we wait. Let's have a look what I got in the way of emulators right now. That'll do. This is always a surefire success while I'm waiting. Games. That folder. Emulator. Sound on. Volume level about half of that. We'll mute that. And while we wait... Way! Soybomb's here. Well, should we just get on with... I've already fired up an alternative while we wait for more people to show up. But, you know, we could just get on with Harvey Birdman. But I was loading something up to play while we wait for folks to turn up. But two is fine. So Real Bout Special. We'll keep you in mind for another day. Let's just get on with Harvey Birdman. Because that's what we came here for. This game is awesome. And we're going to stop and go through, like... Show me some Super Fam love. Super Famicom. Not today, sorry. I've got my eyes on the Harvey Birdman game. Gonna be playing in slot 2 because I'm a slot 2 kind of guy. It would take too long to explain why, but I am. How's the volume level? Is that about right? It looks about right to me. Just before we get fired up. I know that the game is a little bit louder. I would enable the subtitles. What was the Takara game? That was Real Bout Special for the Game Boy Color. You're a slot 3 sort of dude. Are you a slot 3 sort of dude with a good volume level? SFX, music, subtitles. Now the problem with the subtitles is, okay, that's good, because on this emulator the subtitles get out of sync from the game. And basically I want to make sure that, wrong again, it was Game Boy Color with a Super Game Boy order. Anyway, let's waste no more time. Subtitles are out of sync, so I'm glad that the game volume is good. I might even go to the hassle of raising the volume in cutscenes and then lowering it during gameplay. In fact, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, this is the PSP version. No real difference. Alright, let's go.
You damn twig snappers! People are trying to sleep.
No!
The tasty smell of the start of a weenie roast. I need to get me some kielbasa and White Hots.
You have this game. Well, I might inspire you to play it.
Seven-letter word for long and hard. Starts with an A. What is this? I know this. What would be long and hard?
What'll be long and hard, guys? 7-letter word, starting with A. What's long and hard? This is an Adult Swim cartoon originally. Arduous? Are you sure it's not Aoquib? Aoquib? Sure it's not Aoquib? Or arousal? Not arousal, guys? Not Aoquib? Just arduous? Long and hard. 7 letters, beginning with A. Sometimes you get bonuses and silly things for going for the stupid answers. Are you sure you just want to go for the straightforward arduous? Alright.
Arduous! And it's a little long, and all those vowels make it hard.
Birdman! Pant! You're half of the duplex! It burned down!
Peter Potamus, you're under arrest for the arson of this guy's half a house.
Harvey, help me! I didn't do it! Well, I mean, the fire was going out, so I threw your mailbox in to keep it going a bit longer for my s'mores, but I didn't start it!
Ordinarily, I'd turn down a case while busy with something else. But seeing how this hippo saved me in a case, I need a good lawyer, now!
Hey, anybody got an extra set of trousers? Damn intern ripped my good chinos!
Save me!
Yeah, sure.
And even saved my life.
Birdman's drowning! All right, what'd I do? What'd I do?
What are you...
1,000! 1,000!
I have to. I'll take the case!
I'm not sure off the top of my head. Harvey Birdman IMDb. Gary Cole? Gary Cole. Right, what do I know him for? Bob's Burgers? No, not seen. Rick and Morty? No, he was just one voice in that. The Alien Doctor. That was one episode. Let's have a look. Anything I'd know him for? Commissioner Gordon? But not in every Batman thing. Of course, I know him for being Harvey Birdman. Nope, nothing that jumps out at me, but Soy, if you're interested, that's who. Right. Let's continue.
I'll take the case.
Harvey, Harv, HB, Birdman, Harry. Whatever you call him, this superhero-turned-lawyer defends the helpless and downtrodden, when any other lawyer would probably not.
Did you get that thing that I sent to you?
Peter Potamus is a lawyer at 7 and 7 alongside Harvey Birdman. While he manages to get out of doing any actual work, he excels at sexual innuendos, flatulence, and excessive eating. There we go.
Volturo.
Birdman, is it not enough that you taste by having your duplex? Now you have to suffer by losing to me.
Oh, Henry! Mwah!
Oh, cute. An air kiss. Followed by an air fondle, air squeeze, and then finally an air...
Order! Order in the courtroom! Presenting evidence.
Evidence added. Let's take a look. fire started around 11 PM and burned for 2 hours before emergency vehicles showed up. By then, the duplex was burned to the ground. And the book of matches from Boobies. It has Potamus's name and phone number handwritten inside.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, I would like to... Mr. Peter Potamus to the stand.
Okay, don't say anything. Got it? The less you say, the better our case.
Now, Mr. Potamus, if you wouldn't mind, jury and the world, your total and complete guilt in this case?
I am sorry. I will not admit to anything because I have a bad case of laryngitis. Therefore, I cannot talk. Good day then.
But you just... this is preposterous. Your Honor, if I could, I demand the defendant admit to the crime. I demand it.
Mr. Bam Bam, does your defendant have laryngitis?
Does Potamus have laryngitis? In chapters 2, 3, 4, and 5, chapter 1 is basically introducing you to just how the court system works. So you beat mission 1, and then missions 2, 3, 4, and 5 actually have you going around, getting evidence, talking to people, and sorting all that stuff out.
Laryngitis? Why, of course! He probably couldn't even say one more word.
See? I told you. Case dismissed.
Laughable. No further questions, Your Honor. He did it.
Mr. Bombs over Baghdad, you're up.
Ladies and gentlemen, sure, my client appears to be a callous, privileged, sticky mess of a hippo, but he is also...
Potamus is also stupid, innocent, a mutant hippo. When it's a really funny one, I'll save when I know that there's lots of good responses, because I played through the first 3 cases in this game. When I know there's a good response, I'm going to save. Or when I know that there's like a secret cameo, I'm going to save. He's a mutant hippo.
A person of special needs. A man on a journey through life without the aid of fingers or thumbs, and therefore incapable of starting a fire.
If it pleases Your Honor, why don't we just ask someone who saw the whole thing happen?
Would Mrs. Gigi Quackenbush Lopez Finderstein David Peck Wong Birdman Mytor? What? Please take the stand.
Gigi! Wife, I think. What are you doing?
If you would, please tell the court what you saw that fateful evening when...
Of course. Harry, Birdman, and I recently got back together. We're married, you know. Anyway, I was returning from my butcher's house, when I saw a small fire on our porch. I saw that hippo just standing there with those matches in his hand.
You mean that in conjunction with the book of matches found at the scene, this testimony puts Potamus on the scene with intent? Nothing further!
Yeah, called him Harry. That's actually going to be important later on, and it's interesting that you picked up on that. Alright, it's time to do some cross-examination.
I think I get a cross-examination or something, right?
Well, no doubt. You need to hammer down, good buddy. You are in the granny land looking for beaver. Watch for bears. Over.
I'll take that as a yes.
Okay, we've got profile added for Gigi.
Oh yeah? Press that button. Again. Again.
Gigi has been married 7 times and never divorced. One of her more forgettable marriages is to everyone's favourite Harvey Birdman.
You do that one more time, honey, and I'm gonna bite you. Let's have a party, boys. Who's next?
Right, okay. Cross-examination time. Harvey Birdman and I recently got back together. We are married.
If
I'm
it
gonna press
seems that
this.
the defendant is holding something back, try pressing. You never admitted that to anyone before, and it's on record. Gigi, wife.
Not while I'm under oath, Harry.
Just called him Gary as well.
Yeah, nothing looks out of place here. I would bet that I could present something that contradicts this statement. Well, I guess that does make some sense.
I pulled up around midnight and saw a tiny fire on the porch. I saw the hippo
I would
standing
bet
there
that
with those
I
matches
could
in
present
his
something
hand.
that contradicts this statement.
These matches? I mean, would a hippo be able to hold those?
This matchbook, found at the scene of the crime, my house.
Sure, looks like a matchbook to me.
Don't you find it strange that my client would put his own name and phone number on the very matches he used to burn my house and leave them there for all to find?
Not really. He was probably gonna give them to some intern.
Nah, I was gonna give them to Savannah over at Boobies.
Aha! Ixnay on the atches, May.
No, I mean I was gonna give them to Savannah until I saw Gigi. I gave him to her at the weenie roast at your place, Birdman. She asked for him, and I, being a gentleman, obliged. Plus, it's not like I could ever use him without thumbs and all.
So that does place Gigi at the scene of the crime with the book of matches. Wait, but why?
Bird girl to the rescue! I found a new piece of evidence. It's a cigarette lighter with the initials PP engraved on the side. I found it at your house, Birdman.
Oh, thanks for that evidence. That's great. For the other side...
A cigarette lighter with Mr. Pottermus's initials on it at the scene of the conflagration. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I believe that this is what we refer to as a smoking gun.
Or some people I know call it a lighter.
Something here just doesn't make sense.
In the first case it is, but after the first case, cases 2, 3, 4, and 5, it's not just a Cartoon Network. This is just to get you used to the game mechanics. Fancy cigarette lighter with ornate initials engraved on the side. The initials read PP. Those aren't his initials. PP?
But how do we know that PP stands for Peter Potamus? It could stand for P the Funk Maker, Phil Febbin, or maybe even, Hey, Peanut! What's your last name? Did she say she was my wife again? Because maybe she could help me with that 7-letter word.
Would the witness please rephrase her testimony for the court?
I can change my testimony. I pulled up in front of our place and saw Petey. Whatever. He was lighting a fire by the front door using that lighter. I drove off to get help from my precious husband, Harry.
Pulled up in front of our place and saw PT. He was lighting a fire by the front door. Drove off to get help for my precious husband. But, what time was it? Because she says she got there midnight, but emergency vehicles didn't show up for another hour.
That seemed right in my head. Stupid head!
Seemed right to me.
Oh? Where did you drive for help?
I drove down the street and dialed 911 on my cell
Press it
phone.
first.
I can't believe I processed incriminating evidence against Birdman's client. Now there's no way Birdman can win this case on his own. He needs me and the Bird team now more than ever. I will make up for this, but how? How?
Oh, sorry.
I know! 911! That's it! I'll get the recording and we'll find out her story doesn't check and I will save this case! To the burglar! This will do it, Birdman! I found new evidence which will convict Potamus for good! I mean Gigi.
Thanks, I think.
I think.
Hey, there's like a duplex on fire.
Oh, okay. What is the address?
I'm not really sure, but it belongs to Birdman.
Okay, ma'am. Will that be a Henry or Harvey Birdman?
Oh, it's Harry.
Oh. Okay, well, according to our directory, there are no Harry Birdmans in the area. I'm sorry, is this Gigi?
Yeah.
Hi, it's me, Scott.
Hey, you. How you doing? I didn't know you were working tonight.
Yeah, only a few more hours. I'll see you later.
Yeah, you will.
Right, okay. Pulled up in front of the place, he was using a lighter. Now...
Maybe this will be useful later, but not now.
Damn it. Wrong one.
This evidence says you made the call at 12:30 a.m. That's exactly an hour and a half after you said you saw Potamus setting the fire.
Well, here's what happened. I drove to the birdcage to see if you were there. You weren't, but there was this suspicious guy with an eye patch who I flirted with. I mean, watched for like an hour because I thought he had something to do with the fire. He didn't. Then I drove to Peanut's house to see if he was awake. He was. Or at least he was by the time I left. Oh. And that is when I called 911 to report the fire.
So you pretty much let my house burn down? All my stuff gone? My Belle Biv Devo collection? My coupons?
The thing I sent him!
That thing he sent me? Wait, what thing?
A prenuptial agreement between Harvey and Gigi saying she gets half of any insurance claim.
What? Wait! There's the motive!
So, seeing as you don't keep track of things I send to you, I brought a copy with me.
Is that it? Hey, look at that signature there. Is it not the same signature as that? It is, isn't it?
You may have motive and access to the crime scene and a reasonable time frame and opportunity, but I have proven that the fire was started with Potamus's engraved lighter. That lighter is integral to winning this case.
So you are telling the court that the owner of the lighter is the arsonist. Isn't that right, Volturo?
F2 to save, F4 to load. I want to show you the other ones before we do the correct ones. Oh wait, it's PSP, I have to do it another way, don't I? Okay, there we go. It's a trick lighter.
Have you attempted to use the lighter?
There's a guile.
This is nothing more than one of those trick lighters that squirt water. Here, let me show the court. So, as you can plainly see, that man is on fire, and therefore this is not a trick lighter.
Is it not the same signature as that?
What? Wait, what thing? A prenuptial agreement between Harvey and Gigi saying she gets half of any insurance claim.
Oh, We unlocked a secret movie for finding one of the Capcom cameos. He has no fingers.
I'm sure if I handed this lighter to Potamus, there would be no way he could make it work.
Harvey, I may not have fingers, but I am able to perform many complicated tasks. Give me that thing. Hey, everyone, look! A sandwich! I got it! I got it!
While these may appear to be Peter Potamus's initials engraved on the lighter, if you flip it over, tilted at a 90-degree angle while gleaming it towards the sun and possibly wear an eye patch, the initials clearly read GG.
By the great god of horn gods, I declare this case over.
I can't believe it. We won!
See? I told you we could do it!
We won! We won!
So, who won?
Eeny, meeny, miny, Birdman.
Case one over.
Well, Potamus, it looks like I'll have to crash at your place for a while.
Sure, but you have all that insurance money coming to you. Too bad Gigi gets half.
Actually, I get all of it.
No, unfortunately, they're all Street Fighter 2 cameos. Off the top of my head, I know that Guile, Dalsim, and Zangief make appearances. I don't know about others, because I haven't found them yet. Present the evidence that proves Harvey is entitled to the insurance money. Well, that's easy. Prenuptial agreement. Hold on here, between Harry Birdman and Gigi. But he's Harvey Birdman.
It turns out Harry Birdman signed this prenuptial agreement, and I would like to take this time to tell everyone that I am not Harry.
Ha ha ha! Quadruple entendre! At least in French it is.
Look at you beating the first level. 4 more to go. All right. Let's get on to case 2.
Ha ha! Halt! Who goes there? Welcome to 7 and 7 After Hours. The building's completely deserted, so if you're here to deliver a package and or rob us, there's no one here to sign for it / stop you. Have a great night!
There's been some robbery.
Morning. What's on the docket for... Love what you've done with the place. Very airy. Wait. Where's my desk?
Yeah, I think I'd be more concerned with the stuff that was in the bottom drawer.
You saw those?
You tell me, HB. What might be wrong with this little picture of yours?
What's wrong? We're going Zen.
We're going Zen. Very minimalist. I like it.
Nice. That'll cut down on all that silly "we've been robbed" fuss.
They're moving me to a new office? I made partner!
Yeah, isn't that great? No.
Peanut, we've been robbed!
You think? Let's not be hasty now. Hey, I'm just happy they didn't get my computer. Or this stack of money.
Some of that stuff was irreplaceable. My mask balm was in there. My big box of rubber bands. All gone. Jackie, give me the police department. Jackie? Let me use your computer to email Jackie. Hey, why wasn't your computer stolen?
You already missed one paper.
Blind justice? Do we really need to involve the cops in this?
If not the police, who'd do it?
Go ahead.
I'll take the case.
All right. It's turned into a game. A stack of cash with no one's name on it. Finders keepers. Besides, it's in my office. Evidence added. Let's take a look at this. Stack of Benjamins, and they fit perfectly in my pocket. Like they say, if the money fits, keep it. Even if Peanut did say it was his. There are some keys. Looks like someone has dropped a ring of keys with a yellow tag. A pair of car keys with a yellow tag. One for the door and one for the trunk. Or maybe it is one for the door and one for the ignition. Wait, maybe one is a house key or a safe key. Very interesting. They're not very well hidden if your cursor goes between them. This appears to be a triple duper grande coffee cup. Makes me thirsty for scalding liquid. The scalding liquid is a reference to I'm pretty sure it's the first episode of the show where like I can't remember his name now, but he was like the chieftain who grows really big in Hanna-Barbera cartoons, and he had burned his crotch with scalding coffee and he couldn't turn big anymore. It was a subtle joke about erectile dysfunction. A used coffee cup. Great, just what I want to do. Carry garbage around with me all day. Good thing the cup is empty, or else I may have burned myself when I put it in my pocket. Scalding liquid refers to coffee.
Perhaps I should move to another location and look for more evidence.
Not yet. A safe. Who would have known all these years I had a safe behind my bookshelves? Now if I could just find some TNT to blow it open. Inch-high private eye. All tied up. Poor guy.
Missed it by an inch. You filled a tall order, Birdman. Hiya.
Poor guy. Death ray. X's death ray machine pushed in front of my office window. Not only is this device dangerous, it's a terrible eyesore. Massive breaker switch. No wonder this thing is so quiet. Let me just flip this bad boy to the on position. Whoops. This is the part of the machine that fires the death ray. There's a big red button. Better not press that. Whoops. The fourth circular slot in this area looks like it's missing something. Right, that's all we can do here for the time being. Let's move to the entrance and take a look. Right. There appears to be someone here.
I found something. What's this look like to you?
Oh, I'm sorry, were you saying something?
It's a greasy bag attached to a child's boxer shorts, and it's under pieces of my intercom, which means...
Babe, whoever stole the stuff dropped the boxer/bag. Babe.
Right.
Don't be shy. Get up close and do some examining.
Zero differences between this and the PS2 version. It's basically exactly the same game. All three versions, the Wii, the PS2, and the PSP, are completely identical. If you've got one, you've got the same game. Right. How and what should I examine? Right. I believe smell the boxes, and it might be taste the bag that's the one that we need to do, so we're gonna do the other two first.
What are you...
Shh, I'm listening for clues. Watch and learn. This is how a true detective works.
Yeah, so what does the bag tell you?
It's a paper bag, and it is stuck to these tiny boxers.
Oh, there you have it.
I'm gonna smell them.
These smell like they belong to some wild animal. Oh, you know I don't mean it like that.
We're gonna have to taste the bag.
There's something familiar about this. This grease smells like... peanut oil.
Is that in the bag too, or just the boxers? Hey, they're not mine. That's not enough wrapping for my package.
Package package! Special delivery! Take it to the back door!
Evidence added. Small pair of children's boxes stuck to a paper bag. Looks like both objects are covered in peanut oil.
Jackie here, what do you need?
And the intercom from Harvey's office, broken, obviously dropped. Right, let's have an examine around here. I'm so glad I looked in there. This appears to be a hobo bathroom, male. I'm so glad I looked in there. This appears to be a hobo bathroom, female.
Stick it, Birdman!
Are you sure you haven't played this game before, Soyball? I'm just saying.
Show me your hands!
Wait! I didn't do anything wrong. Not yet. Harvey! Help me out here! Say something!
Tell the police that he's a superhero.
Hold it, officers! I'm a superhero! Kind of.
So you're an unlicensed vigilante?
And also a lawyer.
You're not helping.
Yeah, Secret Squirrel. He's one of the characters that appears quite often in the actual cartoon. He's a spy.
You can't arrest him. He's a spy.
No, I'm not. I'm not a spy.
Yes, you are too a spy. Why are you disagreeing with me?
Hey, Harvey, how about keeping that down some before the secret part of Secret Squirrel loses all meaning?
Alright, looks like he's gonna be my client then.
Wait, I'm an attorney and he's my client.
Yeah, he's my... Wait, what?
What are the charges?
Robbing your office!
Take him away, boys.
No, wait! I don't do well in tight spaces with lonely men.
Alright. This appears to be lubricant for superheroes sensitive to facial chaffing. Comes in a small, convenient tube. It's mask bomb.
Oh.
It seems that Secret Squirrel dropped this full tube of mask bomb. Just my luck, seeing as someone stole mine. Wait a second, is this mine? Does my face smell like this? Clues always hide in garbage cans. Dirty, dirty little
Just
clues.
as I suspected. The coffee cup on Peanut's desk came from Javalux. Also, just as I suspected, this trash coffee cup is disgusting. Ew!
If only I could find someone that drinks Javalux coffee. A recurring theme in the show is that this coffee is known for scalding people. Javalux, I cannot believe they are still in business after all the money they paid in lawsuits for scalding laps and caffeine-induced colas. Right, well, I think we have to go back to my office now. I think Bird Girl's here.
Someone's here.
Yeah.
Maybe I should talk to them.
We've been robbed!
You too?
No, we, as in the bird team.
Oh, yeah, right.
Have you found any clues?
I have this triple duper grande coffee cup from Javalux, which I found on Peanut's desk.
Couldn't that just belong to Peanut?
He's an ex-barista. He grinds his own.
Ha ha! Coarse grinding.
I also found these boxers and this greasy bag trapped under my intercom, which lay shattered on the sidewalk. Plus a set of car keys and this stack of money.
Oh, and this.
Think it could mean something?
Of course! So, for evidence, we've got a greasy bag / pair of boxers, a coffee cup, a set of keys, a stack of money, and a death ray console that runs on tubes. I'll round out the suspects and see you at the jail!
You, the object of my wrath.
Really don't have time for this now.
Hey, love what you've done with the place. Very minimal. Now, if you need furnishings, just let me know. I sell a bunch of stuff online.
I'll keep that in mind.
Hey, I lost a couple of things recently. Let's see here. One was a calfskin glove.
Haven't seen it.
Shucks. Oh, and I left my death ray somewhere.
It's right there by the window. Lock up when you leave.
Okay, looks like we're going to the jail to talk to possible thieves in this case. Hey. Is that a Mugilla gorilla? Looks like Bird Girl brought Magilla Gorilla in for questioning. He already looks guilty with that big dumb face.
Magilla Gorilla? You?
We're just questioning him right now. Technically, he's a person of interest.
Don't you mean gorilla of interest?
Can you tell us where you were last night around midnight?
That's easy. I stopped to get a triple duper grande at the Javelux on my way back to the pet shop.
Wow, that's a lot of caffeine.
Well, I'm a lot of ape. Unfortunately, I spilled most of the coffee on me and got a bad burn.
That gorilla got grilled.
It's bad enough when he does the puns. Please continue.
I stood straight up, and the burn set in that way. I couldn't sit down all day.
But you're sitting now.
I spent the morning putting ice on it until I turned purple. I guess that made me a grape ape.
I think someone else holds the trademark on that.
Show him the evidence. That'll break him.
What evidence?
The evidence that links him conclusively to the crime? The evidence our whole case against him is based on?
To answer your question, Image Flexion, there are a lot of Hanna-Barbera characters in this game. The show itself takes place in the Hanna-Barbera cartoon universe, so lots of characters who don't appear in this game because of licensing issues, like, I can't remember who it is right now. Paper Mario probably knows, whoever it was who had the rights to Scooby-Doo games. Naturally, no Scooby-Doo characters could appear in this game, but in the cartoon, they do. There's a whole case where he has to defend, I think it's Shaggy, for like driving off instead of like getting stopped by cops, and he drives off, and he has to defend him in court. Not in this game, no, not Top Cat, not unless he's in Case 5. But Top Cat, I believe, was in the show. Again, I believe Top Cat had an appearance in the show. Right, well, he bought a coffee last night, so he's obviously guilty.
This cup of coffee!
It can't be. Maybe the bad burns put me in a state of confusion. If I were a fish, I'd be guilty.
I'll see you in court.
Sorry.
Josie and the Pussycats, I think that they were in an episode where they got accused of plagiarism. I think it was them. No, not Josie then, but definitely, there was definitely a band. It was Show You Weenie or something. There was one of these bands that was like a classic Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Ozzy, welcome. This is Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, for the PlayStation Portable. It's a game sort of like Phoenix Wright, where you play as the Harvey Birdman character, and it's based in Hanna-Barbera universe. You interrogate Hanna-Barbera characters, and you get to the bottom of like crimes and things that are happening. It's pretty cool.
Mr. Peebles had a bird contest at the store. He said there were no perches necessary.
Ugh, give us another one.
Pretty good, Birdman. Up yours, Birdman.
I love that one. It's the best one.
Up yours, Birdman. Up yours, Birdman.
Amazing. I don't remember Dynamite appearing in the show. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. The oversized ape loves coffee, but not just any old brand. He loves Javelux. The bigger the better. His owner, Mr. Peebles, tries to keep Magilla's caffeine consumption to a minimum. Well, I guess we'd better go interrogate Secret Squirrel as well while we're here. Secret Squirrel. I would bet his big secret is that he robbed my office. I should question this guy. Let's do it.
Secret Squirrel? You?
You were there when they arrested me.
Just questioning.
Oh.
I'm innocent. I didn't do anything wrong.
You stole from me.
Stole what? You don't have any evidence to prove that.
Don't I? Well, excuse me, but somebody Yogi and Boo Boo appear in the show multiple times. I don't think they appear in this game, but there is a subplot where Harvey Birdman and Boo Boo have a secret relationship, and that's played upon in the show. But yeah, Secret Squirrel dropped this mask bomb. I have mask bomb. This links you directly to the crime, Squirrel Boy.
When the police arrested you, this fell out of your trench coat.
I didn't mean to. Wait, that's my mask bomb for my dry, chapped mask eyes.
Oh, I get chapped eyes from my mask too. I guess anybody could have bought that.
This is ridiculous. I've been good. I followed every term of my probation since you failed to get me off on those flashing charges.
You were caught on tape.
I didn't say I didn't do it, just that you failed to defend me.
Midnight last night. Do you have an alibi?
Sure. I was on a stakeout at Javelux. Heard there might be a gorilla that was scalding himself for insurance money.
Have any luck?
I struck out. Nothing. Zilch. Nada. I got too hungry, so just before midnight, I grabbed a bag of nuts and went home.
These nuts came in a bag?
A bag of nuts isn't a bag of nuts without a bag, Birdman.
That links you to the crime scene.
How?
Present the evidence that proves Secret Squirrel was a 7 and 7. Yeah, it's one of the early episodes of the show. It might be episode 2. Secret Squirrel is brought in on flashing charges. He's been going around opening his coat and showing his nuts to unsuspecting members of the public. And in that episode, Harvey really tries hard to defend him, but of course, because he... Alright, take care, Ozzy. Because he was actually guilty of flashing, Harvey couldn't get him off of the charges. Right, so anyway, this proves that he was there last night.
We found this underneath my intercom right in front of 7 and 7.
That could be anyone's.
What about these?
Ah! My boxers!
We'll see you in court.
Agent 000 at your service.
Secret Squirrel, triple-digit spy. Just recently finished serving probation for indecent exposure charges. He loves gadgets, lady squirrels, and walnuts.
Agent 000 at your service.
What did Stephen Colbert voice?
Wait, there's a third suspect, X. Aren't you gonna question him? See what he knows?
Yes, of course.
Yes, you're right. I'll go right away.
I'm right? I'm right! I can't believe you're really gonna march right up to your archenemy who's only been trying to steal your crest for years just to prove your other client's innocence.
On second thought, you're right. It would be dumb to go looking for trouble. I'll deal with X later.
Sigh. The police gave me his home address.
You want me to go visit the home of the guy who spends his every waking moment trying to steal my crest? Ha! I'd be better off sleeping with the rats.
Do you want to save your progress? Yes, we do. Hong Kong Phooey, I can't remember off the top of my head. It's a while since I watched the show, but it's possible that he turned up in the show. Again, I'm not sure about the game because I've only done like cases 1 to 3, and I've started number 4. X is X the Exterminator. He was one of Birdman's original antagonists in the original Birdman cartoon from like the 60s. Harvey Birdman hasn't always been Harvey Birdman. He used to just be Birdman, a superhero that used the power of the sun to defeat enemies. It's because of Space Ghost Coast to Coast that that we have Harvey Birdman, because it was that show that X the Eliminator. That's it. Referring to the questions. Yeah, fair enough. Apologies.
Harvey, what are you doing on that side?
Prosecuting, Your Honor. My office furniture has been stolen, and one of the two defendants is the guilty party.
Uh-huh. Which one?
Is it okay to say I'm not sure?
Okay. It's fantastic! Any chance we can find them both guilty?
I'll do my best.
Mr. Freezoid, you've got red team this week.
Hey, Your Honor, love to help you out, but I've already prepared a killer prosecution. Besides, admit it, it'd be pretty fun to see Birdman defend the people accused of stealing from him, am I right?
Compelling! Harvey, I appoint you to represent the defendants.
But, Your Honor, I'm the victim in this case.
Fascinating. But hey, you're a defense attorney. They're your defendants. Defend away! Mr. Prosecutor, your case.
I'd like to call Secret Squirrel to the stand. Hey, cool hat, love the eye thing. Where were you last Thursday evening around midnight?
My favorite character in the entire show is Mentok, the Mind Taker. He is so awesome. Beware the Mind Taker. Ooh! He's so much fun. There's this great moment when he's really annoyed with one of the lawyers in the room, that he mind swaps that lawyer with a dog. It's brilliant.
I was staking out the Javelux, looking for signs of a serial coffee scalder. I took a meal break just before midnight. Nothing beats a nice walnut cashew party mix at a time like that. I spent some time scouting out the ladies while I finished my snack. The stakeout turned into a strikeout, so I went home.
I think it's because of like Harvey Bird. I want to say there's a connection between them, but I don't know what it is. This game is definitely made to play like Phoenix Wright because it was the only way you would make a Harvey Birdman game work. But I don't know whether Harvey Birdman was specifically inspired by Gyakuten Saiban or not. I honestly couldn't say on that. Staking out the Javelux, looking for signs of a serial coffee scalder.
Isn't the Javelux right across the street from the offices of 7 and 7?
Yes, I'm familiar with the place.
So, you were on a stakeout right in front of the building at the time it was robbed, and you didn't see a thing?
My attention was, otherwise occupied.
So, these nuts came in a bag?
Of course! I grabbed myself some nuts in a bag and devoured them as I finished up my stakeout.
Bag coated with peanut oil.
Here is a bag found at the scene of the crime, under the remains of my intercom, attached to a pair of tiny boxers.
Ah! My boxers!
Harvey, didn't I just ask you to defend this man? What are you exactly? Oh, never mind.
You did?
Well, so far, you've done an excellent job of prosecuting him. Now give it another whirl from the right side this time, or I'll find you in contempt of court, and you'll end up sharing a cell with the gorilla over there.
Think. There must be something in the evidence that proves this bag is not Secret Squirrel's.
Present the evidence that could clear Secret Squirrel. Peanut oil.
These may be your boxers that were crammed into that paper sack, but tell us, what kind of nuts did you say you had, Secret Squirrel?
A walnut cashew party mix.
Then this bag couldn't possibly be yours, because this bag is covered in peanut oil.
What? I'm allergic to peanuts.
Don't worry, there's no more nuts left in the bag.
but I get sick from even trace amounts.
Say what now?
I think I'm going into prophylactic shock.
Oh
Peanuts.
no, not poor secret
Why
squirrel.
did it have to be peanuts?
All right, medical recess until the squirrel recovers.
But, Your Honor, my client is clearly innocent of the charges filed against him.
And just how is that, exactly?
We can prove it. First, we'll listen to the other two answers before we go for the correct one. Gonna save a state here and show the other two.
The prosecution failed to link the boxers to my client.
Except, he pretty much admitted those were his boxers. Doesn't matter that it wasn't his nutsack that was in them.
His nutsack that was in them. That's awkward. Yeah, welcome Barry Twice. This is basically what would happen if you mixed Phoenix Wright with Hanna-Barbera cartoons. It's probably the best way to explain it.
Your Honor, it's against the very nature of my client to commit thievery. He has served the community for years as a secret detective.
He's also served the community by showing everyone where he stores his acorns. He's got a history of exposing himself.
Alright, well, it has to be the peanuts then.
The peanuts! He couldn't have eaten what was in that bag. It would have killed him on the spot.
Damn. Harvey, you're right. Nice recovery. Not guilty. We'll reconvene to try Magilla Gorilla for the crime instead.
Excellent. Day 2 of the trial.
Phil still hasn't replaced my stuff. Why is that still here? And why is it blocking my window?
Alright, well, one place we didn't go yesterday is X's apartment. Let's go check out X the Eliminator's apartment and see what he's hiding.
Thanks, Mrs. Eliminator. This is both creepy and flattering.
Mentok the Mind Taker's gavel is a brain on a stick, I believe. What a coincidence. It appears X has the same custom handmade Harvey Birdman figurines that I do. I thought mine were one of a kind. Why would he have the exact same? Ah! This looks like X the Eliminator's personal business card for some auction website. MyHarveyObsession.com. Interesting. A receipt for Larry's Discount Lairs. The evidence is piling up. A receipt from Larry's Discount Lairs concerning a subterranean dungeon complete with 6 types of death traps and a built-in smoothie machine. Underground smoothies.
Hello, you've reached the evil lair of X the Eliminator. Please leave a message with your name, time, and the mission of death about which you called. Unless you're Birdman, in which case you can just surrender the crest on Birdman's helmet. Where is the stop button on this? There we go.
You actually tried to see if myharveyobsession.com exists. Hey, you're obviously, like... Yeah. The internet, sure. This appears to be a piece of glorious science, some sort of vacuum-sealed electrical tube, likely used to power a giant machine of some kind. Isn't this the thing missing from the death ray? Right, well, we might as well go back to my office then and trigger that.
Maybe this thingamajig fits into the whatchamacallit thing here. Uh-oh. This looks harmless enough. Whoa, good thing it fired harmlessly outside.
Poor Maitor. So short-lived. After all that fuss, the machine spat out a business card?
Magilla Gorilla, what is your beverage of choice? Coffee! And more than coffee, Javalux coffee. Now, I have your sworn affidavit that you were in the vicinity of the building purchasing a coffee in a paper cup identical to the one found at the crime scene around midnight the evening of the burglary. Sure! Well, then why don't you go ahead and just admit that you did it?
All right, you got me. Now can I go home to Mr. Peebles?
Yay! Well done. Guilty as charged.
Wait, can't we hear some actual testimony here? I mean, there's nothing for me to poke holes through.
It's Phoenix Wright set in the Hanna-Barbera universe. Of course Magilla Gorilla is here. He's being challenged on the crime of stealing from Harvey's apartment.
I just gotten off of work. I stopped at the Javalux across from 7 and 7 to pick up a coffee before going home. I spilled some of the hot coffee on my lap. Fortunately, I ordered a triple duper grande and still had some to drink. I stood right up and then couldn't sit down. The pain made everything kinda hazy. That must have been when I robbed Birdman's office.
God. Alright, let's get Magilla off the charges. Just gotten off work. Stopped at the Javalux across from 7 and 7 to pick up a coffee before going home. Spilled some of the hot coffee. Been when I robbed the office.
How do you know you robbed my office?
Isn't that what I'm charged with? Should I confess to something else? I'm confused.
You couldn't have robbed my office. It's impossible.
I don't think Barney Rubble's in this game. The Flintstones characters, definitely Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble appear in the show. I think Fred Flintstone was being tried because he was running some sort of illegal business. Do Dastardly and Muttley appear in this game, or any of the Wacky Races characters? Not off the top of my head. Which Hanna-Barbera cartoon is Dum Dum the dog? Which one's he from?
Hundreds of people go to Javalux every day. Just because there was a cup at the crime scene from a place my client visits, it doesn't mean that there's any proof that he robbed the office.
Except for the whole part where he admitted to robbing the office.
He's allergic.
You are allergic to peanuts. Ha ha!
Actually, I love peanuts. I'm just nutty about them.
Oh, wait, that's Secret Squirrel.
He was too injured.
The coffee you spilled on yourself prevented you from sitting down or even bending over. You wouldn't be able to fit through my door.
I suppose that's true. I didn't do it then?
Well done, Harvey. I'd like to pronounce our primo primate friend here.
Objection. I'd like a chance to further question the witness.
Spoil sport.
Mr. Gorilla, you say you could not bend over at the time of the crime.
Yes, that coffee did it to me.
Can you Climb, Mr. Gorilla?
Like a monkey.
Could you climb up through the window of Mr. Birdman's office?
So that's how I did it.
Exactly.
Objection! I can prove he didn't do that.
Really, how?
There was something that would have gotten in his way.
Present the evidence that proves McGilla couldn't have climbed in the window. Well, of course. The death ray machine was in the way.
When I came into my office this morning, I saw X's death ray machine blocking the windows. There's no way McGilla Gorilla could have gotten past it.
Hoo-hoo-hoo! Not guilty again! Harvey, you're on a roll.
Hey, Uni, how it's go? Keep doing that. I think the words before I say them. Hi, Uni, how's it going? And cheers, by the way. I kind of felt a bit bad after putting that video up, but the reaction has been good, so I'm happy I did.
Am I interrupting anything?
Come on in, Birdman. You're the man of the hour.
Oh, who's the stiff?
Birdman. Just what this party needs. More sausage in the soup.
Oh, so you're a real animal, they tell me.
I'm a primate.
You know, I still don't have any clue what happened to all my stuff.
Then let's figure it out. Oh, this'll be great. Court is in the hot tub.
All right, but I want to prosecute this time. It's my stuff we're talking about here.
I call defense.
Done and done. Harvey, call your first witness.
Peanut?
Oh, yeah, I'll testify. As long as I don't have to actually stand.
Deal. Go!
I call Peanut to the stand. Bubble Jet. I know you had something to do with this. Come clean.
Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely going to talk about the Metal Gear Solid 3 Pachinko in one coming up. I'm going to talk about pre-order DLC, like pre-order DLC incentive, like incentivizing pre-order DLC, especially in the case of their HD remaster of Call of Duty 4. I just think that's bullshit. There's a few other topics as well off the top of my head. I want to do one about YouTube drama and just like in general how bad it is. Some nice big main topics that are going to draw people in, but it's not about that, but they're topics that I'm opinionated about, and if it's going to draw people in, it's going to draw people in as well, so it's a nice extra. Don't want it to sound like I'm just fishing for views and likes. Right, let's find out how Peanut is connected to all this.
Okay, here goes. I didn't steal anything, period. How's that for a testimony?
Okay. We're gonna find a hole in this. So here goes. I didn't steal anything, period. How's that for a testimony?
Come on, Peanut, play along. Tell us what you did that night.
I was playing darts at the birdcage. That's where I ran into X the Eliminator. He seemed a bit intoxicated, so I offered to look after his death ray device. Oh my. I would do the same for any friend.
I was playing darts at the birdcage. That's where I ran into X the Eliminator. He seemed a bit intoxicated, so I offered to look after his death ray device. I would do the same for any friend. Hold on. X the Eliminator? A friend?
So, you're friends with X the Eliminator?
Well, by friend, I mean more like business associate. Then there would need to be the right reasons.
The right reasons, huh?
No, that's it? Nothing else?
The right reasons. I can think of a good reason.
What about 1,000,000? Or at least 1,000 reasons?
Yeah, those would be the right reasons.
X paid me to look after his death ray device.
So how did you get that thing all the way back to my office by yourself?
I drove.
You don't have a car!
I know, I drove X's car.
So that explains those keys.
Yep, regular old car keys.
Let's see what X has to say about all of this. Next witness.
That's my line. Line taker!
Can I call X to the stand?
Better. spill it, baghead.
Can you tell us what happened that night?
I was out celebrating the opening of my new business, and I suppose I may have had a few too many. Now, I asked Peanut if he'd watch after my death ray machine for me. I don't remember what happened afterward. And now I find myself accused by you of robbing you blind. Me, your number one fan. A foe. I mean foe.
Number one fan? I was out celebrating the opening of my new business, and I suppose I may have had a few too many. I asked Peanut if he'd watch after my death ray machine for me. I don't remember what happened afterwards.
Harvey, beware
Oh, no,
the
that's
mind taker.
Okay.
Well, I guess that does make some sense.
Don't remember what happened afterward. The opening of my new business.
Yeah.
Okay. New business. I've actually forgotten what to do at this point.
Did you give him these keys?
Yes, they're to the mother's escort. Damned escort.
I would beg to differ with this statement, but I think it sounds just fine.
I skip when it's a video clip that is like, I think I'm right, but I'm not. Peanut drove me home and kept my keys.
Would those, in fact, be keys to a moving van rented out by this company?
Yes. How did you... It's so hard to talk about. But I'm finally moving into a place of my own.
Say, tell me more about this place you're moving into.
Yeah, tell us more.
Well, I finally decided to move out of my mother's basement. I needed a moving van, and I paid Peanut to lend me a hand with lugging everything. My arms are so sore from packing and moving that I can barely move them. Anyway, it's a quiet little place. It's on the water with an amazing view.
On the water with an amazing view. Come on, tell me I'm back. I only dropped 360 frames. Whoever's responsible will rot in hell. Come on, they could have at least let me get to the end of this stream. I'm here. Well, Soy's got me, Paper Mario's got me. IFC, I'll wait for you to catch up. Present the evidence that reveals X's master plan. I mean, we were almost there. They could have at least waited until the end of the case before my internet dropped out. Come on, IFC. Refresh, baby. Oh, right, you said there we are. I didn't get that come through. Oh, yes, I did. Okay, a business card for X the Eliminator with some website listed.
So, myharveyobsession.com, we buy/sell Harvey Birdman memorabilia. Huh?
Damn you, Birdman! You foiled my plans once again!
I still have some questions, though.
Let me. X's nefarious plot was to auction Harvey's stolen stuff off to the highest bidder, which, since it was all worthless to anyone but Harvey, would be Harvey. Then X hoped to make a bulk trade, the missing office furniture, for Harvey's crest. I am brilliant.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Okay, take care, Soy.
Well, everybody, everything's back to normal. And Peanut, X, do you have anything to say to me?
Drawing a blank? something to do with you loaning me your crest?
No, you can thank me for not pressing charges.
Oh, yeah. I guess I could. But I won't!
One question. There was something found on 2 pieces of evidence that wasn't explained at trial, and that was...
I present the evidence that was not explained at trial. Now, I'm going to save a state here, because there is 2 ending videos. One for if you get something that's accurate and one that's not. So we're going to get the one for what's not accurate first.
Wait, why am I still carrying all this stuff around with me?
Peanut's got dibs on that stack of money.
Can I have the broken intercom thingy?
Nutsack! Ha ha! Finally getting that.
Right, and now let's get the actual specific one.
Peanut oil, both on the nutsack and on the coffee cup. How did that happen?
It's not a nutsack if it don't have nuts in it.
Nutsack! Ha ha! Finally getting that.
And the coffee cup with peanut oil?
Yeah, that was mine. And that wasn't oil. Although it was a peanut derivative.
If it was a peanut derivative, what exactly of peanuts was on that pack? I don't want to think about it. Welcome, Life Killerful. How's it going? Right, from glamour to slammer. Some classic, horrible Hanna-Barbera characters coming in this one.
So, what are you doing here again?
You know, the hippo made out with like all the women in accounting. That is good TV. Don't you have a girlfriend or maybe even a hot little boy toy? We can film the 2 of you whipping towels at each other.
Birdman, I was told that the documentary was a little lacking on your side. We have to show these people just how much we put on the table each day. The dangers of the job. The sexy dangers. Like a crocodile in a miniskirt.
Dangers?
Camera boy, come with me. I'll show you how we cull the herd. Interns beware.
This reality show thing is getting out of hand.
Yeah, Phil asked me to replace the Dijon in the break room with mustard gas.
Survival of the sexy. Ha ha!
Mr. Birdman, I need your help.
Oh, hey.
Right, his name, he's Yaki Doodle, the character Yaki Doodle, and then in the show, he changes his name to Chemical Castration. And now he's changed his name again, but we don't know that yet, so we're just going to refer to him by his actual name, which is now Chemical Castration, thanks to the canon of the Harvey Birdman universe. His name is Chemical Castration.
Chemical castration. It has alliteration. I like it. Although I'd have to imagine it puts off the ladies.
My name was Yaki Doodle, and then we changed it to Chemical Castration. But I wanted something to make me feel tough, so I changed it to Nail Gun.
Nail gun?
Well, when you're snapping wood, you need a nail gun.
So what are you in for, Nails?
Apparently, there's also a gangster named Nail Gun that robbed a bank. Yes, it was me!
Well, how hard can it be to prove a tiny duck didn't commit a bank robbery? This is a case of mistaken identity. I'll take the case!
Alright, profile added. Chemical Castration, although he's now called Nail Gun.
I was Yaki Doodle, but I changed my name to Chemical Castration, and now it is Nail Gun. Wow, that was cool! Oh, you stink, Birdman! Oh, you stink, Birdman!
Yaki Doodle, aka Chemical Castration, aka Nail Gun. Less than 6 inches tall, this yellow-feathered friend of Harvey is being accused of robbing the Iron Safe Bank.
Sorry I'm late. Flat tire. Anyway, this is the case of State versus Nail Gun. Let's just get on with it.
It's all pretty cut and dry. Someone going by the name of Nail Gun robbed the Iron Safe Bank on 3rd with a heist note. Then they picked up this duck going by the name of Nail Gun, and he signed a confession.
This game's for PSP, Sushi Sunshine 2000. Well, I'm playing the PSP version on the PPSSPP emulator, but it was also released for the Wii and for the PlayStation 2. So, just to summarize, Nail Gun robbed a bank. This Nail Gun signed a confession. There's already so much that we can rip a hole in here.
Very good.
So we got the confession note here. And we've got the note requesting money.
Oops. That wasn't very good.
Look at the handwriting of the confession note. Look at the handwriting of the heist note. This is pretty much cut and dry.
Plus, a statement recorded at the scene of the crime claimed the masked robber was short and talked with a lisp.
I wouldn't be streaming just a cartoon, Sushi Sunshine 2000. But an interactive cartoon is technically okay. Make an argument concerning the robber's lisp, the robber's height, the robber's mask. Yes, I can do multiple answers here. I'm gonna do the mask because I get a bonus life crest, so I can make extra mistake.
I don't really see how the robber having a mask comes into play in this case at all. I mean, how many people in their day-to-day lives have to wear masks to get their job done?
The bird is right. The mask is inconsequential. Scratch it from the list!
Nice. Right. Robber's lisp. Because Yaki Doodle, chemical castration, nail gun, he doesn't have a lisp. What lisp are you talking about?
My client doesn't have a lisp.
What, are you kidding me? Hey, Duck, do you think you have a lisp?
Yeah, maybe he has a bit of a lisp.
He has a horrible speech impediment, obviously referred to as a lisp by the witness. Nothing further, Your Honor.
Your witness, Birdman.
About a week ago, I decided to change my name to Nail Gun. Before I knew what was going on, I was arrested for robbing a bank. They made me sign a confession note, or else I would be in big trouble. I'm sorry everyone is so mad at me.
Right, well, why did you change your name to Nail Gun?
Did you know there was a wanted criminal with the same name?
Well, I saw it in the newspaper, and I thought it sounded cool. Besides, what woman is going to say I was looking at chemical castration?
Makes a valid point. No woman is going to say that.
No, that's it? Nothing else? Yeah, nothing looks out of place here.
They made him sign a confession. This one.
This one with the chicken scratchings?
Yes, Mr. Bird, sir. They said if I didn't sign it, I would get the electric chair.
I think this confession note says it all.
The duck signed a confession note admitting to the crime. How do you think that proves his innocence?
Simple.
The duck is insane. Let's save a state here.
My client may have written this, but it could say anything.
How do you know he wrote his name? Maybe it's a drawing, a code, or even a map.
Is this a map?
Oh, where's the treasure?
It's just my name.
The duck is insane.
My client is insane. This duck has no clue what day it is. Heck, I'd bet my reputation that he doesn't even know where he is right now.
I'm a court.
See, he thinks he's a horse.
He said that he is in court.
He thinks he's a horse.
This is my client's handwriting on the confession note. Be it hard to decipher, it proves that this duck did not rob the bank.
What? Ridiculous. How?
Well, it's simple. Look at the handwriting. It's cut and dry.
The handwriting doesn't match. The heist note is written in a flowing script, where this confession note is written with webbed feet.
Point taken. Very perceptive, Birdman. Nothing escapes you, does it?
It doesn't take a real lawyer to see this duck is innocent.
So, are you claiming that you're not a real lawyer, Birdman? Do you have your legal license with you, by chance, to prove it?
I, left it in my other briefcase.
Seriously? You tried a case without your legal license? That's grounds for imprisonment.
Oh, God, fine, whatever. Is it lunch yet? Bailiff, take him away.
Wait, I have my correspondence school diploma at the office. I just need to go to the office.
Birdman, have someone bring me your diploma, and I'll release you from prison. Maybe!
I'm in jail. Again! How could this happen? My career, my professional image, my life!
That's it! I have to call Peanut and ask him to get my license to mentor.
I'm drinking Dr. Pepper, Sushi Sunshine 2000. Just Dr. Pepper. I'm at work 10:30 in the morning tomorrow. Yeah, I'm at work in 12 hours' time. So, no alcoholic drinks tonight. Right, so we're in jail because we couldn't prove we were a real lawyer. Okay.
7 and 7 is my home away from home.
You can't tell it's him. This handmade doll looks very similar to my Uncle Steve, even down to a real lock of human hair. Prison verdict. Okay, God, help me out. I need a phone call.
Hey, buddy. Just need to sneak a quick phone call.
You don't have phone privileges.
Oh, discipline. I admire that.
I'll tell you what. In exchange for the call,
I will give you my, pudding pack from lunch. Huh? It's vanilla.
Look, one of my snitches informed me that someone is planning an escape. Find out who, and the phone is all yours.
You have a deal.
Okay? Gotta find out who's, planning to escape. Hey, if it isn't Dum Dum.
Hey, you. Are you the new guy everyone's talking about?
Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
Excellent. Check this out. I need you to call this phone number.
That's toilet paper.
I use the other ply. Paper is paper. Just call the number and ask the man who answers to take out the garbage. Got it?
It seems like a job for someone else.
No. You're gonna do it. You don't have no choice.
I don't have no choice. Oh, I think I do.
I'm not getting caught up in your evil schemes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who said anything about evil? Did you hear him call us evil?
So is this an 888 or a 555?
Zangief. So help me out here. Where is Dum Dum from? Because, like, I'm pulling a blank here. Duh, where was Dum Dum from? I've been racking my head over it all day. It's been in the back of my mind at work. I'm like, where is Dum Dum from? When did he get brown grey on him?
I'll make you one off. You're aces, Birdman. Boy, Harvey, you're really cheesing me off.
Boy, Harvey, you're really cheesing me off. A good dog gone bad. Dum Dum has had a rough couple of years being transferred from prison to prison because of misconduct. Tough cookies for a dog with a pacemaker. Keep that in mind, a pacemaker. That's going to be important later. Why, if it isn't my cellmate?
So, what have you been up to today? Making friends? Oh, that's an interesting cucumber you have on your bed.
I'm on garden detail. You tell anyone I'm smuggling cucumbers, and I'll kill you.
Have you made any calls since you got here?
You talk a lot. You talk to the wrong people in here, and it'll get you killed.
It's always killing with you. How do I get to this garden?
You know what? I'll just look around and find it.
Location opened.
You want to hear me say something? Go screw! You pulled that one off, Birdie. Shut up, bird droppings.
Harvey's cellmate is known only by his prisoner number 04012001. The 4th of January 2001. Or the 1st of March 2001. No, April. I know my numbers. I know my months. He's rough, rude, and definitely dangerous, taking the time to paint pictures of Harvey's demise. Let's go to the garden. And meet... Oh my god, it's a...
Ahoy! Doing a little gardening?
Intense! A cross-pollination of bird and man! A Birdman, if you will.
Harvey Birdman. And I will.
Hello, I'm number 2. Does the Birdman desire a genetically evolved potato? It is both delicious and filled with the power to get you through the day. More power than you could ever dream of.
Genetically evolved? Oh, that sounds dangerous.
I'm just cracking open the potato potential by increasing their natural electrolytes, filling them with power, surging their abilities, making them supreme among the tubers.
So that means there's something in them?
Nope, just 100% Idaho goodness.
Talk about the garden.
So, do you tend to this garden by yourself?
I have full access to the garden. However, some jerk decided to dump all these blue rocks onto it. It'll take me days to clear them all off.
Someone is dumping blue rocks into the garden. Who would do such a thing? Blue rocks.
Genetic engineering, all the impotence and stuff.
He has been to the electric chair 7 times. Seems peculiar. Something buried in there. It's a potato. Catch it, kill it, bin it. An exceptionally large, dirty potato. Potatoes are also called horse bells, earth beans, and ground tomatoes. It is fun to learn. Sushi, you raid someone at the end of your stream. I'm not going anywhere yet. A big dirty potato of little significance. It is a bit bigger than most potatoes. Some might call it an uber tuber. watching, waiting, commiserating. Good sir, Harvey Birdman at your service, and you are? And you are? Okay, I see your game. These don't look like natural rocks, they are grey with blue paint on one side. Rocks with blue paint on one side. That seems a bit peculiar. Who would just sit there and paint rocks? Wait a second.
Whoa! 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 Hey, buddy. Do me a favor and don't mention this little fiasco to anyone in C Block. I got a rep to maintain. Okay? Okay?
Yeah, sure thing. What happened?
Every now and then these things get a mind of their own. They speed up, slow down, go backwards.
Really?
Yeah. There have been a lot of strange electronic glitches around the prison lately.
Electronic glitches around the prison. I would love nothing more than to pump some iron jailhouse style, but there are more important matters at hand. An instructional sign that helps beginners with their weightlifting. 1. Lift weights. 2. Flex and look around to see who is checking around. Now, I don't even remember this thing being relevant to the case at all.
Mel?
But it's nice to have.
Oh, Moo. Oh, Moo. Oh, Moo. Oh, Moo.
Alright, I've had enough fun. Let's go back to my cell, because I know where these stones are from. Excuse me, sir. Care to elaborate upon these grey rocks?
Look what I found in the garden! Blue rock!
Congratulations, you found a bunch of trash. Now get it out of here.
I know you're hiding something behind your back.
We're gonna threaten him.
Stand aside before I blast you aside.
You can blast me, but you better make damn sure that you kill me. 'Cause if you don't, I won't make the same mistake with you.
Wow, that's pretty hardcore. You win. You're going to move if I have to make you.
Come and get me.
You.
We're gonna have to knock over the painting.
You leave me no choice.
Well, I never. And the giant cucumber. I'll have that too. What would an overwhelmingly large inmate need with a cucumber of this size? Gee, I don't know, Birdman. Well, Mr. Guard, I found some evidence that somebody is trying to break out, so I'm gonna present it to you.
There you have it, the evidence you've been looking for. Someone was digging a tunnel.
Wow, amazing work, Sherlock. Now just tell me whose cell you found this in and you can use the phone.
Sure, let's be honest.
Sadly, it's my own cellmate.
That's a funny coincidence. He came and told me that it was you that was trying to break out.
I'm telling you, my cellmate is trying to escape.
Nope.
I found it in... It was those guys.
Those little guys?
Yeah, I found it in their cell.
Those little bastards. I knew it.
Okay, then.
Lying worked. Shiny nickel. I thank you. I don't remember this having much of a use either. A short list of names. Let's see who's on the list. Number 2, some guy, Harvey Birdman. Wow. On the electric chair list. That's interesting. Finally, I can call Peanut and have him bring my diploma to Mentok. Right. First, we're gonna phone 7 and 7.
7 and 7 is my home away from home.
Come on, pick up, come on.
You got the nut.
Oh, thank God. Peanut, I need you to get my license down to...
Yeah, now's not a great time.
Well, if you could just...
Yeah, okay, gotta go now. Ratu Barata Nikto.
I need to find a way to get out of here so I can get my license to Mentok.
A nice nod to Evil Dead. Got a bonus point, though, for seeing that extra cutscene. Right. Now let's present that number Dum Dum wanted us to phone.
Hello?
I have a message from some peeps on the inside.
The message is... take out the trash.
I'm supposed to say something about... trash to you.
You know, that sounds very close to a message I was supposed to get, but not exactly. I wish I could help you out, but I'm gonna have to be super anal about that.
Crap.
Hello, Image Collection.
Listen, some lunatic in jail gave me this number on toilet paper and is making me call you to give you some coded message, and I just really need someone to help me.
Wow. I wish you hadn't said all that into a prison phone.
Ooh. Do you think they monitor the calls?
Nah, it's just prison. Not like you done anything wrong to be in there and they should be suspicious or anything.
Alright.
I was told that you should probably take out the garbage.
Consider it done.
So it's been you.
I was calling my mom.
You're losing all your privileges from here on out.
There's got to be something I can do to fix this.
Not unless you're a lawyer.
Really? It just so happens that I am. Harvey Birdman, attorney at law, at your service.
Well, conveniently, we're having an in-prison court case in like 5 minutes. We'll forget about this little incident if you act as the prosecutor.
Sure. On one condition, though. I want you to send someone to my office to get my legal diploma.
Fine. If you can win the case, we'll escort you.
So, what's the case?
The electronics are on the fritz. We think one of the prisoners has some sort of superpowers.
Yeah. Like the lights flicker while I walk at night through C Block. It's really scary.
We even found a cell unlocked.
So, I just need to find out what's causing these electrical disturbances. I'll take the case.
All right, let's take the case.
Let's get started. So, what's this case about? Who am I prosecuting?
Birdman? I was almost done with my community service. Go to your happy place, Mentok. Go to your happy place.
How can this be a fair trial? He's a real lawyer, and I'm not.
That sounds good. I judge in favor of the defense. Case
Wait! Just give me a chance.
If you use logic, if you beg, it's the same result. So I'm going to play both sequences.
How can I be both a real lawyer and also be in jail for not having a law license?
Oh, you make an excellent argument, Birdman. For once!
So, you'll let me out of jail?
No, but I will let you keep playing pretend lawyer in this case.
I'd like to call Dum Dum to the stand. Please, if I don't win as a lawyer in this case, I'll never get out of jail to prove I'm a lawyer in another case.
Does this seem like convoluted circular logic to anyone else here in the room?
I'd like to call Dum Dum to the stand.
It looks like this defendant is being accused of manipulating electrical devices using his mind? So, the little doggy is an electrical mind taker, huh? Well, can you do this, you overgrown remote control? The fluorescents are now soft lights. Beat that, doggy!
Dum Dum, if you would please give us your testimony.
All right, let's go.
I brought my laundry back to my room. The guard shut the door and I heard it lock. Minutes later, I dropped to the floor with sharp pains in my heart. When I came to, 4 guards were beating on me.
All right. He brought his laundry back to his room, the guard shut the door, and it locked. Minutes later, he dropped to the floor with sharp pains in his heart.
Harvey, beware the mind taker.
That one's wrong.
Why were they beating you?
Apparently, my cell door was unlocked. I wouldn't know, because I think I was having a heart attack.
What a coincidence. Having a heart attack at the same time as the electronic door unlocking.
So what? What does having a heart attack have anything to do with an electronic lock?
Oh, but it does.
No, that's it? Nothing else?
Wrong button.
I'll make you an offer you won't understand.
So, I see you have a pacemaker. You have heart problems?
Yeah, so?
Well, a pacemaker is an electronic device that's supposed to regulate the heart.
Well, it must be messed up.
Why would the defendant use mental powers to give himself a heart attack? I would like to call someone else to the stand.
Right, I think I can get in trouble and lose points if I pick the wrong people here, so I'm going to deliberately pick the wrong people and then load.
Pixie and Dixie. They have to be involved in this somehow.
Look, Birdman, I am sure this has been a long day for you, so I'll pretend like you aren't just calling random people to the stand.
Alright, that's okay, I don't get in trouble.
I would like to call my cellmate to the stand.
Go screw.
Okay, so that's a no.
It's number 2.
Number 2, I call the organic gardener to the stand. Prepare for testimonial questioning.
On what grounds? I need some sort of evidence.
Present evidence that might link number 2 to the crime. This is a bit far-fetched. No, okay. Fair enough.
Genetic engineering is like nature's steroids, without all the impotence and stuff.
It says here that number 2 was a scientist before coming to prison.
A scientist of tremendous power, carefully combining life forms, genetically creating...
Just get on the stand without more talking. Stand up here.
Yeah, okay.
So, number 2, tell us your story.
Oh, not much to tell. I worked with Baron von Steemacher for a while, helping him surge in power, gaining more strength by the day, amassing unstoppable momentum. Then he kicked it. I fell in with the wrong crowd for a while. Bad stuff happened, and I was sentenced to electrocution.
Sentenced to electrocution. Oh, it's the same one as Moneybags. He was sentenced to electrocution.
I would beg to differ with this statement, but I think it sounds just fine.
Genetic engineering is like nature's steroids, without all the impotence and stuff.
He was sentenced to electrocution 7 times.
Your file says you've been in the chair 7 times.
Yeah, I danced through death row 7 times, but every time the power goes out just before they flip the switch. Lucky me.
Did you know that for a fact then?
How convenient. So tell us all just what makes you so lucky.
Karma, power, charisma. Also, probably because of all my probational work, I'm really good with kids and smaller animals.
Isn't there something else at work here? Couldn't you have done it with your scientific acumen? Something involving...
Something involving... some sort of machine?
Couldn't you have created a device that lets you control electronics?
You mean a remote control? I suppose some sort of device is possible, but how would I power it?
Wait a second. Organic battery, spud garden. There has to be something here. Yes, I got it.
You told me that you'd grown potatoes of amazing power. Couldn't they control electronic devices?
Wow! How did fear never beat you?
A machine controlling potato. That seems like a stretch, Birdman.
You know, it's not as absurd as they say. Look, that could easily power a battery, couldn't it?
Straight from his garden.
That electrolyte-filled potato could work as a battery.
In theory, it could power a remote-control device.
He's grasping for straws. He ain't got no proof or no case. Just some talk about some device.
He's right. Without a device, you have no proof, Birdman. You have 1 hour to present the guard at the payphone with this device. Otherwise, the case will be thrown out. Boo-hoo!
Why did he turn into a dog? Help. Alright, Dum-Dum, help me out. You'll have the answers.
So this whole prison thing is starting to get really annoying.
Really? Is it the stabbings in the showers or the total lack of freedom that's getting to you?
Well, this court thing in particular. The only way I can win this case so I can get out and become a lawyer again is by finding some device hooked into a potato.
Like the one Pixie and Dixie have?
What are you doing in my cell?
I came by to thank you for helping me take the garbage out and for clearing me at the trial.
Really? Wow. Wow, no one's ever given me counterfeit money before.
That stuff is like currency in here.
I thought cigarettes were like currency in here.
Whoa, look at the rich lawyer with his talk of cigarette currency.
Oh, we've just been given a $1 bill with extra zeros written on it. Nobody would fall for that.
Pixie and Dixie have a potato device? I thought it was number 2's.
Oh yeah, that guy makes the devices and sells them. But Pixie and Dixie have one in particular.
Where did you see this? I need to find it.
Number 2 hides them somewhere when he's not using them. Should I be telling you all of this? You know what? That's all you get. I know when to shut my mouth.
So, it's hidden somewhere in the prison.
Voltro. Nice. Is it true that you were nothing further?
I know you have a potato device, you two. Now, there's going to be some big trouble if you don't hand it over. Ow! You bit my finger?
I hate you, Mises, to pieces! Hey guys, looking good, just standing there. Really tough and cool.
I heard you have a potato device. How about I buy that off you?
You want some money, little guys?
You want some money? I've got some money. No. It's so easy to press the wrong thing.
You have change for 1,000? Okay. Keep the change.
Nice, nice. Well, obviously this isn't what's disabling the electronics, but we're going to present it to the prison guard anyway. For shits and giggles.
Here it is. A potato with stuff hooked to it.
So that thing controls electronic devices.
Well, I think it lights up dark areas, like a flashlight or something.
I see. Well, you're an idiot. That is not going to help your case. Didn't he give you an hour?
But there is somewhere where there's a lot of dark.
There it is! The potato remote device. I need to get this to the guard right away.
Yeah, this is definitely it. This is a potato with an antennae sticking out of it. A small button is on this side. It appears to be some sort of remote control powered by the potato. Solution found. We're not just, flying by the seam of our underwear. We actually have something to present here.
Here it is. This time I'm sure of it. A remote control made from a potato.
That's it. Thanks, Birdman. I'll tell the warden that you can leave tomorrow under an overly oppressive supervisor.
Finally, now I can prove that I'm a licensed lawyer and clear my name. Well, I cleared everything up and have my law license back again. And I won 2 cases. Oh, this is about as good as it gets. Nothing could ruin this day.
Right. I haven't played either of these 2 chapters before. We've gone for 2 hours. I don't think there's any point in raiding with, 3 of us here. What's Soy playing? Mega Man 3? Damn! Okay. Alright, let's see you on the flip side. It constitutes a game. I'll see you on the flip side. Ladies and gentile men, let's be silly. Let's do a soy raid. Alright. Thanks everyone for joining me. I might play the other 2 chapters, but I think considering the fact that this is basically a video, this game, you know what? If you want to see the other 2 cases, get hold of the game yourself. I think that's a valid thing for me to do. But if there's requests for it, I will come back and do the other 2 cases. Basically, I'm gonna gauge how well this does. Alright, thanks everyone for joining. I'm gonna do the end stream page thing. Let's go soy raid soy.
Get that, it's in there. Birdman.